Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Amnesia Peiraprigond. I still don't know if I am pronouncing that correctly. My name is WW Deadman, but you already know that. And I'm going to try something. Locked. Not okay. So that key is not for that door. Yeah, the guy again. Explosives. Synthesizing explosives. I remember encountering this formula back in Akka, over 30 years ago in old alchemy treaty. I was unsure about the dosage required for the different chemicals, but I was young and reckless and tested it anyway in the silver mines of the city. I didn't expect half the mine to collapse. Luckily, no one was hurt or found out about my secret experiment, but I barely escaped the mine alive. Since then, I have been researching and found a safer dosage, but I always keep my research a secret. I've witnessed the power of this formula, and it must never be used as a military purpose, and therefore never be found. I have destroyed my researches, and this knowledge will die with me. However, this formula could save all of us today, trapped as we all are in these dungeons. I have managed to synthesize a large quantity of the first component, still decanting in the large container of the storage room. Yeah, we saw that before. We are here looking for the precipitate resulting from the decantation, and to collect it in a metal container. I'm running short on the second component, but I reckon I still have one flask in my lab somewhere. I will synthesize more of it if needed. The two components are perfectly stable on their own, but mixing the two of them can prove to be very treacherous and probably lethal to the alchemist. Using the funnel I have and the lab guarantees a slow and relatively safe way to diffuse and mix the components together. Okay. Also tinder and tinder. Okay, then let's see if we can find anything that helps us with that. It is way too dark in here. Strongholds of the south. Albertus, God. Albertus Equensis Anno Domini 1130. I hate that font. Really. Peiraprigond. I have still no idea if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Probably not, because it's probably French, and I don't speak French. As we have seen earlier in the study, both provincias of the Crown of Aragon and the Earldom of Toulouse are teeming with castles and citadels of great interest. But few are as unknown and mysterious as the discreet castle of Peiraprigond. The name of the fortress itself, Peiraprigond Deep Stone, supports this statement. Yeah, it's probably pronounced French. I have no idea how to pronounce it though. I'm going to keep calling it Peiraprigond. You can comment the correct pronunciation down there in the comments down below, but I have no intention of changing my pronunciation because I don't like French as a language. Located in the south of the massive central and some 4 miles from the castle of Latro. The castle of Peiraprigond is today in the possession of Goston of Peiraprigond, ally of the lords of Cabards. The words of the lords of Peiraprigond are Williams never sleeps. What? The stronghold itself is rather small compared to many of the neighboring fortresses. However, it sits prominently on the top of an imposing rocky spur, making it virtually impregnable. With a few good defenders, the fortress could easily uphold the worst assaults. Only a prolonged siege would force the dwellers into surrendering. Very little is known about the construction of the castle or the origin of this family. However, I cannot resist the pleasure of sharing the legend of Peiraprigond, narrating how an ancestor of the current lord supposedly fought a creature who dwelled in this mountain before building a castle on the site of his victory. Long ago, on hillsides of Peiraprigond, there was a village. This was long before a single stone was ever set on the spur. This was when, whoa, God, no one dared approach the mountain, for it was cursed. Yeah, sure. Every now and then a life would vanish from the village. Men, women, children, or cattle. Yeah, well, might as well take a cow. None was safe near the mountain. Yeah, very nice sentence building there. Some said it was a beast, others said it was an ogre or even a witch. But one day there came a night, and a wandering one it was. It was a wandering night. Okay, good, nice. Why would you emphasize that so much? He asked about the mountain, about the fear it inspired. I will enter the mountain, he said, and slay the evil that crawls there. The villagers offered him food and shelter, but told him to beware, for the mountain only deals in death, they warned. The next day the knight woke up, walked towards the mountain and vanished. In a hole in the ground he went. Oh, that sounds pretty much like what I just had happen to me. Further and deeper into the darkness he went, and there in the shadows lived a witch, and a dreadful one it was. Mischievous. I don't like that word in general. I know what it means, but I really don't like it, because it's very weird to pronounce. Mischievous were her spells, numerous her children. Who'd do that? Countless of them fell under his blade, and the witch herself wasn't spared. Then the knight came out of the ground, and there was great rejoicing. The witch was no more, and the knight would be their lord. He had a castle built on top of the spur to watch over the valley. And if today the mountain still inspires fear, one just needs to look up to the mighty castle of Peiraprigond to set one's mind at ease. For between those walls, Valence never sleeps. Valiance. I've got to look that word up. Just wanted to say, didn't I have a lantern out? I do have a beautifully crafted key that goes somewhere. I'm going to assume it goes here. Nope. Okay. Hello? I still do it. There's a dead lead. Okay, I can go in here. Is that where I came from? I hope not. That's definitely where I came from. Yep, that's definitely where I came from. By the way, what's further down? Why not try going down all the way? Oh, God, really? That doesn't look like I can go over there. How about I use some of these? It's probably a good idea. Also, this episode has been mostly reading so far. Sorry about that. But this is one of the very few games. Padlock in good shape, I need a key. Other key, good. Different key. I don't have enough tinderboxes to just keep lighting everything up, so I'm not gonna do that, I think. This is a little intimidating. Hi. Okay, other key. Different key. What the fuck kind of light was that? And what's with the ambience? The ambiance. There's no going out this way. Oh, really? La-ta-ta-tee. I'm very sorry if this is too dark for you. Okay, then we know that we don't have to go here yet. But I'd sure love to have more tinderboxes or more oil, or both, pretty much. The fuck? That was where I just was. Staircase. Fancy. Loading screen. I have no idea where I'm going. Or if I have been here. I'm just gonna light up this flame to know that I've been here. Because usually if something burns, then I've been there. Why would you not open? Tinder. Cylinder. Nothing in there. No one in here. Again, nothing in here. Good. Let me check these drawers. Let me check. Okay, don't let me check the bed. Yeah. Slam the face into your door. Yeah, slam the face into your door. That's good. Now I can't even quote myself anymore. Also, I'm going kinda insane because I have no light. Okay. So this area is completely useless and for nothing. Is that what you're telling me? So I've been up there to let's go here. Blood! Awesome! Progress! Follow the blood, I learned that in Outlast. Lock, need a... Lock is nicely crafted, I need a nicely crafted key. I guess. So, I'm going to actually go in here first. Arnaud of Peiraprigond, Day 11, Anno Domini 1212. 4 years ago, the Crusaders summoned the Montfort. Yes, I know that's like French. What with the Gregorian choral, really? Are you gonna shut up? Good. Oh, you're just gonna start again. Nice people, are they? And his army rode into my lands. He intended to cross my estate and reach the castle of Lastros. To besiege it. Besiege. Never mind. The family of Cubards has always been. Sorry, why did I read Welsh? I can't read today. It's like, always, every time I try to play a fucking Amnesia custom story, I can't read anymore for some reason. Has always been our closest allies. I had a messenger sent to warn them of the coming and raise their defense. But to buy them time, I had the bridge of the Sand destroyed, thus cutting off Montfort's advances to Lastros. Out of spite, he launched an attack on my castle. Fool that he was, he expected our stronghold to fall after a single assault. Regardless, his priority was to attract Lutro. And when he understood Peiraprigond would be fiercely defended, he retreated to bypass the valley and attack Lastros from the north. However, their defenses were up and the siege lasted over 3 years. Wow! They were eventually forced to surrender a few months ago to the wretched Crusader, but we could offer no help. But Montfort hadn't forgotten the affront. The affront. That's for one word that I actually know. He had surrendered at our door. He came back and a second attack began. Day after day, night after night, his soldiers failed to storm our walls, hundreds of them falling from our mighty spur and crashing on the stones below. His trebuchets managed to breach the fortifications, but even when we drove them back, how frustrating it must have been for this bastard to see our garrison of 25 men hold their ground to 3,000 of his own. Alas, when he realized, I'm used to the spelling with a C here, the castle could not be taken. Driven mad by his inability and out of spite, he decided to destroy it. His trebuchets rained a shower of stone upon the fortress that eventually collapsed on itself, trapping those who had managed to take refuge in the inner dungeon. Dungeon. Period. Read the period. Dungeon. Sorry, I really can't read today. The tunnel connecting the underground to the surface had collapsed. But I will find a way out of the mountain, that I swear. It won't be said that a lord of Peiraprigond died in his own dungeons. Violence never sleeps. Are not the Peiraprigond. Well, we're getting pretty lengthy here, so I guess we're gonna look at the light and say I'll see you in the next episode. Till then, like and favorite if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and until next time, I'm WW Deadman. Bye.